Hello and good morning to all of you. Today we're heading to the service center of, I think we're going to do the Lincoln first, the car, because we're going to be taking the cars to have their oil changed. While we're doing that, there's a service center. It's really nice, so it's told. There's water, there's drinks, there's food, and then there's you can just kind of walk around and look at cars and everything. So that'll be pretty cool. I can get cool pictures and whatnot of cars. Only downside is that it's going to take 2 hours for the oil change and everything to go through. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're leaving pretty soon. It is 10:26. He was saying that we were going to probably leave around 9 or 10. So I get the feeling we're going to be leaving pretty soon. We've just kind of been watching the news and everything. It was saying that it's going to rain a couple times today. I hope it does. It's pretty hot. It'll probably cool down a lot. Okay, we're taking the Lincoln first, and we're leaving now. Alright, and we're here. Man, these Lincolns are nice. We're gonna be here for a little while. I'm just kind of looking around at all the stuff they've got to offer. Alright, the car has just been serviced and cleaned. We're heading home. We're at a food depot right now, and we're heading to the checkout line. That car is very hard to find an uncomfortable spot in, by the way. The Continental that I was sitting in, I was kind of like showing a cinematic of the car as you were seeing, and it was very, very comfortable. Like the front two seats alone had 21 different positions. And then the back seats even had their own adjustments. The whole back of the seat could actually recline. It was actually kind of sort of amazingly comfortable back there. You could not find an uncomfortable spot in that seat back there. Even the like if you were in the back seat behind the passenger and there was, say, no one in the seat in front of you, you could scoot up that seat all the way that you wanted, because you have the front seat controls as well of the passenger seat. So say someone was sitting, or somebody was sitting there and they got out, you dropped them off at a party or something. I don't know what you're going to be doing with a $70,000 car, but say you dropped them off somewhere and they had left the seat in the position and it was like uncomfortable for your legs or something. You had 2 inches too little or something of room back there. You could just scoot up the seat a little bit. It was kind of crazy how luxurious that car was. It also had a really big brand name Revel sound system, which, I mean, I've never heard it in person, but I've seen so many reviews on it saying that it has extremely crystal clear sound. Everything about that car was luxurious. Some people, or some car makers are more focused towards the people that are going to be sitting in the back, like, for instance, VIP people, and the drivers are just kind of the chauffeurs. Well, in that car, the chauffeurs even have comfort, because the front seats, they both have tons and tons of different customizations they can do to it. And then there are 3 memory settings. And then, let's see, there were a couple other things. The actual steering wheel was tilt and telescope, all powered, so it was just like a press of a button and it would be back to where you wanted it or something. I think it also had the thing where you turn off the car and the back seat pushes all the way back and the steering wheel gets out of the way, just for added mobility out of the car. I didn't realize it, but that car wasn't fully loaded. It was at $68,000 and it was not fully loaded. We had walked outside past a blue one to get to my granddad's Lincoln. We had passed a blue one out there. It was also a Continental, and it was fully. It looked a lot more loaded, fully loaded. It had more things in there, and button-wise, because as you saw, there were a couple blank buttons in there, about 5 I think I counted, and it was just crazy. That thing was literally $10,000 more, so it had $10,000 more of options. And for all I know, that wasn't fully loaded either, so it could be ramping up to about $85,000, $90,000, or even $100,000 to get a fully loaded one. I have no idea, but that car is extremely comfortable, whether it's at the base bottom price or at the comfort setting, which is like $100,000. Alright, all those cinematic shots of the awesome Continental really drained my battery on my phone. So I'm going to throw it on the charger. It shouldn't take very long, it's fast charging. And it should be done in a little while. Alright, we're currently heading to a restaurant called Bay Breeze. That was my cousin. Okay, dinner was great. We're leaving now. Alright, we have just gotten back from dinner. It was great, except I am actually heading to my uncle's house for the night. So I've got everything packed. I'm all set. But yeah, we're heading over to my uncle's house. We're going over there. Well, I'm going over there because we're leaving Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. Today's Monday. We're leaving Wednesday. So yeah, I thought I'd stay the night before we had to leave. We're now getting ready to watch a movie. It's just now starting. Alright, the movie was great. I had a pretty good day. I got to sit in a $70,000 car. That was pretty cool. And then I also got to show you guys around the $70,000 car. And I got to sit in that car for about 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm feeling pretty good about today. But yeah, that was a really cool Continental, and I hope you guys liked the video that I got of it, the cinematic shots. They were a little shaky just because I was using just my hands and my arms, so didn't really have anything to steady the video, but hopefully it wasn't too bad. I reviewed it and it didn't look that bad, but yeah, it's getting pretty late. I'm going to have to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Had a pretty good day. Did a lot. And I woke up early. So there we go. Thank you all so much for watching, and good night to all of you.